I talked passionately about snoring in my last video. Today, I'm going to talk about who is at risk, who should get checked out for snoring. And I would say snoring slash sleep apnea because they're like cousins, they're like best friends. Wherever you see snoring, you're likely to see sleep apnea. I can tell you that in my career, I've probably only seen 2 to 3% of people who snore but don't have sleep apnea. And so I would say a good 97 to 98% of people who snore probably have sleep apnea. And so let's talk about the risks. No, sorry, not the risk. Let's talk about who is at risk. Who is at risk of snoring slash sleep apnea? Number one is people with a BMI above 30. Okay. And I will put an exclamation or whatever. There's a caveat to that. Let me put it that way. And why would I say that? Because there are people who have BMI less than 30 that still have sleep apnea, and I'm coming to that. Okay. So I should just say, if you are overweight heading to obesity, you are at risk of sleep apnea. Now, what are the BMI ranges? BMI is 19 to 24 for normal. Anything above 25 is overweight, and over 30 is obesity. So those are the numbers, okay? Because, and why are people who are in that BMI range at risk? The reason is because as you add extra weight, that weight also distributes evenly, even around the neck. And so when there is extra soft tissue around the neck, that causes the upper airway to close in, okay? The narrowing begins to happen much more with extra soft tissue around the neck. And so what you will see is, right, when you were less, when you didn't have enough, how do I put it? When you hadn't gained that much weight, your upper airway would have some leeway, right? But as you gain weight and the soft tissue around the neck increases, then the upper airway begins to close in. And then when you lay down to sleep, it even closes in much more, leading to obstruction. So that's the first group of people that are at risk of snoring, at risk of sleep apnea, the more weight you gain. Some of you who already snore can relate because you're like, this problem started when I began to gain weight. And that's why, okay? So if you think that over time you've gained weight and that has caused more snoring or more nights of snoring than not, then yes, this is the reason. And again, this needs to be checked out. Okay, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Have a good time.